True peace. Ken's sexual assault of sexual minorities in the U.S. military. Man, peep the slang. Much of the focus of research on sexual assault in the military has been on the risks faced by women. However, in civilian populations, individuals who identify as lesbians, gay, and bisexual, LGB, are known to be at especially high risk for sexual assault. Peep the slang. In this report, RAND researchers examined evidence from the 2016 and 2018 Workplace and Gender Relations Survey of active duty members, WGRA survey, to estimate the proportion of military sexual assaults that are against LGBT service. They find that assaults on the minority of service members who do not describe themselves as heterosexual constitute almost half of the military sexual assault numbers. The authors discuss sexual assault risks for these individuals and recommended modifying prevention programs to better address a large and previously unquantified proportion of all military sexual assaults, man. Okay. Key findings: service members who identify as LGB or who do not indicate that they identify as heterosexual represents only 12% of the active component population in 2018, but accounted for approximately 43% of all sexual assault service members in that year. The 91% of men who identify as heterosexual only accounted for 52% of all men who were sexually assaulted over a 1 year period. The remaining 9% of men who did not indicate a heterosexual orientation accounted for 48% of all men who were sexually assaulted. The 77% of women who identifies as heterosexual only accounted for 60% of all women who were sexually assaulted over a 1 year period, while the remaining 23% of women who did not indicate a heterosexual orientation accounted for 40% of all women who were sexual assaulted. Recommendations, man. Comment below too. The Department of Defense could task the Office of People Analytics to perform detailed analysis of WGRA data to better understand circumstances and motivations around sexual assaults of LGBT service members. For development of effective prevention strategies, information about sexual assaults of sexual minorities could be incorporated into sexual assault prevention materials. Man, peep the slang. I tell you one thing, it shouldn't be no kind of sexual assault going on unless you're giving it up. Other than that, man, shouldn't be taking nothing from nobody, man. So peep the slang.